Hey guys, what's up? My name's Vic Taylor and welcome to my Modern Warfare 3 Impressions video. To be honest, it's been a pretty good blast up until this point, and it's about a day after I've last played it. I got it from the midnight release in England and I played it for pretty much the entire day, and I slept very well because I was exhausted. But it's the next day now and I've written down all the things that I want to talk about, so we're going to jump right in. Let's start off with Spec Ops, because that is the thing that is really selling me on this game. I jumped into it first as a test thing. I got absolutely owned because I had no idea what I was fucking doing, but I went into it with a couple of friends and I really enjoyed it. It's awesome, it's fun, you can play it with one friend and therefore you can strategize. It would be better if it was 4 people, like you did with the zombies, but it's still pretty fun, and it's really engaging. I mean, I was doing it with a friend last night, and half an hour went by. We died, but we thought it had been like 10 minutes or something. It's really, really fun, and I really did enjoy it. There are a lot of different things you can do, the maps range in difficulty level, and all of the multiplayer maps are available. So, you're never gonna be bored or just have a couple of maps like you did with zombies. There's always going to be something to do. So Spec Ops, it just sold me down the river, it really did. It was just a massive good thing. Moving on to multiplayer. I jumped into it and I got 2 first impressions immediately before thinking about anything else. 1, my goodness, the pace is different, and 2, it's still not very hard. Because to be honest, I was going through my mind, how hard can it honestly be? I did, I think, a 3.5 KD in my first match. That has obviously gone down by now because I've played different game modes and I've settled in with my guns and everything. But it's not ridiculously hard, so I think I will be able to adapt to it. I don't think that it is going to be something that I will never be good at. I will never be able to get the high score in games. I think I will be able to adapt to it. I will be able to, figure everything out, and I'll be able to, get out good gameplays for you guys with commentaries and everything. But moving back to the first point, the pace of it. If you remember, the developers said that they were increasing the pace because everyone thought Black Ops was quite slow. I do in fact think the opposite. Not to put too fine a point on it, on Black Ops I could tear around at 100 miles an hour, I could sprint round corners, and I could rely on my quick reactions to save me in gunfights. Now, in Modern Warfare 3, if you sprint round corners and run into an enemy, you're fucked. Because quick reactions don't matter, because the guns kill you so fast. And I actually don't like that. The developers also said that they had stopping power on every gun, so it requires 1 less bullet to kill. I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that premise. I think that you should be able to control the gunfights that you're in. If you think that you're not in the strongest position, you should be able to run away and come at it from another angle. In Modern Warfare 3 you can't do that, because you are killed so quickly. The pace is just, I spend a lot of the time running around trying to find people, and I can accept that that's because most people don't know the choke points of the map yet, they don't know where the best lines of sight are and everything, and I don't either. But I spend a lot of time running around trying to find people, and that's not fun. So I don't know about the pace. I hope it's something that I can also adapt to and that gets better with time, but I don't know. I prefer the Black Ops pace simply because it seems to be faster, and I like fast-paced action. So, well. But moving on to something good. It has brilliant connection. I would say that the 2-bar on Modern Warfare 3 is better than the 3-bar on Black Ops. The connection is beautiful, and there's very little lag as well. None that I could see. And I've had a couple of host migrations, because obviously the game and the developers and everything, they can't help them, people leaving and everything. But it gets back into games so quickly. It chooses another host with a snap of its fingers. It doesn't sit around for 2-3 minutes like Black Ops, waiting to have its hand held and shown through the process. So I really did like that. Something bad, you have to wait about 20 minutes to actually find a game. Which, I don't really want to, because I want to actually get into the games, I want to level up and try out different things. I don't want to be sitting in a lobby for 20 minutes, waiting, and then waiting some more. I don't want to do it. Something else that is bad, terrible voice audio. The game audio is a bit quiet, I've found. I've had to turn my volume on my TV right up to be able to hear anything at all. But the voice audio, where you have your mic on and you chat to your friends, that's fucking terrible. It's abysmal that it hasn't been beta tested better than it, It is constantly cutting in and out, we all sound like robots, we're all crackling, and we cannot get any sort of communication across. So, that is one point that has to be fixed, because the Black Ops sound communication, it's so clean, it's so precise, it's just nice. You can communicate very easily. But Modern Warfare 3, no. That is one of the biggest problems that I've run into. And to be honest, that says something good about the gameplay. The game itself, that I haven't run into too many problems in the actual online mode. But still, you need to fix the communication, you really do. That is something that is it's a game breaker, seriously, for me. If this doesn't get fixed, then I honestly don't see how I can play the game, because I talk to other people so much. And that's, that's a game breaker for me. But other than that, I discussed the stopping power in every gun thing. I don't like that at all. That's another big thing for me. I doubt that is ever going to get patched, so I'm just going to have to fuck up and adapt to it. But it was suck up there, wasn't it? Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll just have to suck up and adapt to that. But I still don't like the premise, I don't like... You can have skill in gunfights, but from what I've seen in Modern Warfare 3, you really can't. If you run into 2 or more enemies, you're fucked. And you probably won't get a kill. So don't expect to see many quads or, more than that. But for the general game balancing, I don't know what they were thinking with Assassin. I really don't. I'm not sure any of you guys do, because obviously we didn't like Ghost, and Assassin is just Ghost plus everything else. You're immune to UAV, counter UAV, advanced UAV, and EMP. So that is going to be, I think, a very big second perk slot that is going to go there. But I don't know what people were thinking. I hope there's going to be a playlist added without it. I really do, because that is where I will be, baby. The Juggernaut. Everyone was worrying that the Juggernaut might be overpowered. I can confirm that it isn't. Either that or I am shit, because I got a Juggernaut and I died in about 5 seconds. So Juggernaut isn't overpowered, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not shit. The weapon balanced. They seem to be balanced very nicely indeed. Well, I've only tried out the assault rifles so far because I'm a pussy and I'm trying to get good at the game. But the assault rifles that I've unlocked, they seem to be very balanced. They seem to be very, nicely set out. There isn't any one that is terribly shit or terribly good. You can kill people with everything, and I like that because, who doesn't? You don't want another FAMAS, you really don't. But that is everything that I have written down. That is everything that I had my first impressions on. So what do you think of the game? I hope you all like it, and we'll be posting up a lot of content. I've got a lot of Spec Ops stuff. I've got a lot of the campaign stuff because I've played through most of it. I don't know, about 40%. I don't know, but I'm going to play through it all. And hopefully you guys will enjoy that. What do you think of it? And I will see you soon, guys. Peace.